God, right here. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. It's getting hot, bro. That looks like some teams I be blowing out. They put me on one of them teams. Yeah, you gotta get a taste of it. You get blowed out. You're playing with the players that get blowed out like that's the boy. I ain't have to go over that. Don't come and foul either though. Thought they was gonna give me one. Yeah. But then no rebound is sad, man. Look at this gameplay, bro. I'm surprised I made that. You couldn't give me nothing different than live into the hood. Oh my goodness, I'm off of it. He bro, that's how I know he's scrubbed. He about to quit. Look at y'all still buddy balling. He should have went out. So they firing away. God, man, you don't pass the ball to a player? Not that game, folks. Ain't fun. Let me go bring him in. Yeah, keep getting that. He ain't getting that until he get in the 70s. Maybe I could just play a game right now. I'm gonna play this season for free. Man on the court.
Empty in the house.
Oh, he is looking already.
Hey, ready, MP?
Nobody talking to you, Soldier Boy. Watch out, bro. You thought I was going to talk to you. They model this. Oh boy.
Hey, man, let's go. I'm built different.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Kings. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Kings, Lakers, the tip-off coming up right after this. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see
checked in for Vanderbilt, and a change for the Kings. Ellis is checked in. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
an early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's DeRozan. It's blocked. MP against Murray. MP passes to Reeves, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
The Kings trail by 5. And here's DeRozan. 9 points last game out. Sabonis at the elbow. Kick out to Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Levine's got 5 now.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Here's MP, and taken away by Ellis.
That's because my first pass was so crispy. They didn't start.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Ellis. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to MP. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
And at the other end, Murray showing some great instincts, turning defense into offense.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Murray with it. Now defended by MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the paint, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
The Kings trailing. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on James. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off him. Just so smooth.
Doncic against Ellis. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And stolen by James. Here's Connect. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Connect. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers' stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. Okay, thank you, Shams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. And
they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Carter. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Ellis. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. MP passes to Hachimura. Back to MP. Oh, get up, MP!
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Carter with it. Pass to Laravia. Down low. Right wing. Miles with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Laravia. Now here is Carter. Guarded closely for 3. It's hauled in by MP. Lakers trail by 3. Hachimura kicks to MP. Back to Hachimura. Over Carter. And off the fryer, and in it goes.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Back to Carter. There's the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Sabonis with the steal. The fader. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Lakers trail. Hachimura, the pass to MP. MP sets the screen for Reeves. Back to MP. To the middle. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Zach LaVine's checked in for Ellis. And it's Malik Monk in for Carter. Doncic against LaVine. Going inside. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 20, Shake Milton.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Monk against Milton. Back them up. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a 3, it just looks so effortless.
And a deep 3 from James. Whoa! James showing the range.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
LeBron outside. Tries the spin move. Back to MP. Doncic against Levine. From deep three-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Size, athleticism, and an airtight handle make DeRozan a problem.
The 3 for Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to Milton.
No, give me some of it.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, big tree.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
James looking around. It's MP, top of the key. Back to LeBron. This one for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Outside DeRozan. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for MP. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pocket 6. Sabonis.
Pretty good.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
The Lakers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He misses the free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits the second from the line. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. James against DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Sabonis' screen on Reeves. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. In Sacramento, they lead by a bucket. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You take a look at Sacramento. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And here are the Kings now. The lead is 2. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And the Kings are, Jay, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
Free throw good, Murray. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And so Murray nails both of them. Well, the Lakers have got to be pleased. They no longer have to share their home arena. It's all their own now.
Yes, it's beneficial for the Lakers and Clippers. They've shared the arena since 1999 when the Staples Center first opened, but everyone knew it was the Lakers' house because they hung up the banners. But I will say this, the Clippers own their arena.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Lakers making a change here. MV's checked in.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 5, MP.
Lakers trail by 6. Over to the wing. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Nice D from Sabonis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Let's get the news on Jackson Hayes. David, what's the update you're hearing?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He said he just got the wind knocked out of him. It took him some time to get his breath back, but it's nothing serious. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
I can't pass the ball.
He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Murray kicks to...
Where's that at? Fuck that up here. You laying on that? Look at you. You're so spoiled. You're just so spoiled, girl. You're just my little spoiled little brat. This who he is. You spoiled little brat. Get your whole bed. Why you get the whole bed? Why you get the whole bed, girl? Doggies don't be getting a bed. Look at that. Look at that. How the bed's me. Look at the bed. Look at the bed. I get that bed. I should get that bed. I don't care. You gotta tell me tomorrow. Tell me how to get this bed off. How you getting face? Got my control on my car. No, be too wet. Get my big.
DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
To the inside, it's stolen by Monk.
Boy, no passes.
In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to.
That's the good for the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to DeRozan. Over Reeves. DeRozan. That's good. 14 points for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hayes the pass to MP. Fader on the way. DeRozan with the rebound. Now the Kings with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Ellis outside. DeRozan against James. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from 3-point range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Down low. Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
And this young guy is a...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And it's Connect in for LeBron. And a change for Sacramento. Laravia's checked in.
Murray's one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him.
Good on both. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Doncic against Ellis. Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Reeves has got 5.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Outside DeRozan. 1:09 left to play here in the third.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
MP outside. And it's Connect at the elbow as a junior college product. Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Then for the Kings, Lyle comes in for Keegan Murray, and Griffin subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And so he hits both. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Yes, that goes in. Sabonis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Malik Monk, he's checked in for... the Kings. Free throw good, MP.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Monk outside. Screen by Ellis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Monk. Monk's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 10. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of time.
He checked in for Los Angeles. Shake Milton comes in for James. Then for the Kings, Arabia's checked in, and it's Fulton for Monk. On the court right now for the Kings, Trey Lyles out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. No good off the back of the rim. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers to the paint. .20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Milton's shot is good. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
So the Kings win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape. You guys look tired out there.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP? When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we're understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you should. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
So I'm thinking about letting kids plan the next vacation.
Still looking like a yellow purple black what?
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against the Heat, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with MP, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's done in a small forward. And Graham for the visitors in this one, currently on their Southern California trip, taking on both the Los Angeles teams here in consecutive games.
And it's good scheduling to get both these games knocked out in one trip. That way they can stay at the same hotel, practice at the same gym, and don't have to worry about travel.
And here's Booker. Pass to Durant. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Now Doncic. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Sacramento. To the paint. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Five to shoot. MP, the pass to Hayes. Here's Reeves. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Durant with it. Picked up by Reeves.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. All right. right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. 2 points. That one goes.
You can get down,
You know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now here's Reeves. And he lobs it up and stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
And we've got a timeout called by